Hello, everybody. Yeah, she doesn't know it yet. She doesn't know it yet. She's napping. Oh. She's been alerted. Hello, Catherine Gaston. Hello, C-Rex, my love. I'm sorry. I don't know what we're doing tonight. I have the docket from Magistrate Hillary Braley from today. So I did a very quick edit. I don't know what all we have. I started editing it well, and cutting out the boring parts, but I ran out of time. If I wanted to come on here, I had to, just quickly edit it. So we get a mystery bag. Hello, Sandy Hurd. I love you. Hello, Spider-Man, honey. Yes. My unfortunate night is your fortunate night. Who am I kidding? It's fortunate for me. I love being here. And, screw everybody else that doesn't want to maintain plans and stuff. Yeah. Oh well, it's their birthday, they can do what they want. I know. The stream starts, you get treats. That's how it works. Hello, Nana Lorani. Exactly. I have hundreds of people that want to hang out with me. Why would I waste my time on people who don't? So, whatever. Ooh, yummy. I made them a white cake swirled with coffee cocoa cake. Homemade, with homemade buttercream icing. Yep. Oh well. I dropped it off to them with their company. Told them they can share it with them. So, yeah, they were supposed to come out and hang out here with me. I asked them over a week ago. No, it was a week ago. And at the time, they didn't have plans. I asked them specifically, "Do you have plans?" And they're like, "No, I don't really make plans." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you have plans now. Okay, you're coming over on Saturday night. My kid's gone, the roommate's gone. We're gonna have fun." Yep. And then, yeah, they ended up making plans with other people that showed up at their house, and I'm like, "Okay, fine. Here's your stuff. Here's your presents. Here's your cake. Have a great birthday." So, whatever. I know. I know. It really is. It really is. It messes everything up. Whoops. Nah, good. Button clicky not working. Ooh. Nice. Yummy. Hello, Jerry Matthew Boyd, my love. Thank you for being here. I know. But whatever, like I said, it's their birthday. They can spend it how they want with who they want. And if I'm not it, oh well. Yes. Yes. We all are here. Oh, you're getting some of them smoothie gummies, aren't you? Those Jamba Mamba ones or whatever they're called. That's what you're grabbing. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. It was very beautiful. It was very beautiful. I did not take a picture of it though. I was a little upset. A little upset. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Because they blew me off last week too. So yeah. I should. I should, but you know me better than that. I'm sorry. I still have not eaten. I did, I did the little pinky dab on the frosting just to taste test it and make sure it was okay, but that is all I've eaten since I had a bag of combos this morning. Yeah, the buffalo blue cheese. They're freaking amazing. And Walmart does not carry them. My Walmart carries no combos. So I had to order them online. I actually ordered as if I were a gas station, 2 display boxes because they're like 4 something to buy a bag at the gas station. So by getting them like the bulk display boxes, I got I think it was 30 bags and it worked out to be like $2.50 a bag. I don't know. It was a lot cheaper, you know. So I have enough combos to last me for a while. But yeah, I really had to have them. Hello, Mark, sweetie, welcome back. Ah, me too. Me too. But alas, it is not legal where I am at. So I just don't partake. Tonight would be a good night for that, though. Dang it. Dang it. Oh well. Like I said, tonight's gonna be a mystery. I don't know what we're gonna watch. I don't know what we're gonna get into. I noticed 2 of the defendants, they like their case got paused and then restarted. So I did hopscotch them together. So I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Oh, mine has been pretty bad tonight too. Oh my god, I love making focaccia bread. I have the best focaccia bread recipe ever. And oh my gosh, it literally says to poke it like you're aggressively playing a piano. I will send it to you. It is amazing. I love it so much. The only thing that I do differently is when I grease the pan, right? I then take garlic powder and I just layer it with garlic powder before I put the dough in, and then and I top it with extra thyme. Like, and I think with the layer of garlic powder, I think I also put thyme in that. No, is it rosemary? Rosemary. Yeah, one of the two. I don't know. We'll have to look at the recipe. It's the best. I'm not kidding you. It is so amazing. Oh, so good. Like my daughter and I, we used to make it, and then she would take it in little Tupperware containers to school and share it with all of her friends at lunchtime. It's so good. Oh, yes, yes. Did I get the you emailed me? I have not checked my email yet, sweetie. I will check it. Hey, you. It's good to see you. Yep, this is where you come for We were on chicken fried rice. Started it earlier today, so we went through chicken fried rice and everything Chinese buffet wise, and then we got onto grilled cheese, and now we're on to focaccia. Yeah, and it's all because I haven't eaten since this morning. Yeah, so good to see you though. Oh yes, tons and tons and tons of olive oil. Yeah, yeah. You got to really olive oil up your hands. Oh, you sent me a link? I will check my email. Thank you. Hey, Hector Cam Clips, welcome back. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I saw a really great recipe today. For if you look them up, they're called butter swim biscuits. I'm gonna make them. Butter swim biscuits. Like you literally like put the dough into a pool of butter and then you bake them. And oh, do they look good. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate when y'all send me suggestions. I do. But we're gonna find out what Magistrate Braley did today. I have no clue. It's gonna be a surprise. And it's gonna cheer us all up. Oh, that's not the button I wanted, but that's the button that's gonna work. And that is not the button I wanted either. Oy.
Well,
Hello, can I have your name?
Jeremy McGee.
Okay. This is the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeremy Michael McGee, Police Agency Report Number 25-9523. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Rob Dowd, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney on behalf of the petitioner.
Good morning, Silvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. McGee.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. McGee, state your full name for the record, please.
I'll give one moment.
Oh, I have been there. Like that guy is not faking. He is legit having an asthma attack. That is what it is like. It is
Yes, we would stand mute and we would waive any formal reading of the charges as I was able to review the complaint with him.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. McGee, the court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. You have the following basic rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. You are not required to disclose citizenship status to the court, but you do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if this case would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that last part doesn't apply to you, then don't worry about it. Do you have any questions about your rights?
No.
Okay, thank you. So,
before she even gets into the case, because like I said, I haven't watched this. I think the dude needs his hard drive checked. He gives me that vibe that we need to call the FBI and check the hard drive.
because one of the charges against you is considered a felony, you have the right in this case to a preliminary examination that must be scheduled within the next 21 days. A preliminary examination is a hearing held before a judge where the prosecution must present sufficient testimony and evidence to establish that probable cause exists to believe that a crime has been committed, and that probable cause exists to believe that you committed the crime. So it's a hearing to determine whether or not the case is strong enough to go to trial. If the court determines that it is strong enough, then the case will be bound over, that is transferred to the circuit court, which is where your actual trial will take place. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
Okay. Prior to the preliminary examination, the court will schedule a probable cause conference. That is a hearing and an opportunity for your attorney to meet with the prosecution to discuss your case for any potential issues or resolutions. Your probable cause conference will be August 7th, 2025. That will be at 9 in the morning in person at the 14A1 District Court in Courtroom C. So you'll be seeing Judge Simpson. That's the courthouse that's located basically above where you are right now at the jail.
Okay.
Lastly, the court will set bond. Bond is set in all cases, and the purpose is two things. One is to ensure your appearance at future court dates, and the other is for the protection of the public. So, do the attorneys want to address bond, please?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. We are asking for a 15,000 cash surety, GPS tether to the victim's home, no contact with the victim due to the nature of the allegation where strangulation is alleged where the victim lost consciousness. She believes she's lost consciousness. He does have a criminal history. Back in 2006, he pled guilty to a CC second of a person under 13. And in 2019, he pled guilty to malicious use of telecommunication. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
A quick question about the 2019 malicious use. Do we know if that was the same alleged victim?
Let's see if I can. I'll have to look that up. So,
Thank you, Attorney Dowd. Attorney Reed, did you want to get started?
Yes, thank you. I did have a chance to discuss this with Mr. McGee. He shares that this individual does not live with him. He does not currently have any open cases. He's not on probation or parole. So we are asking for a PR bond so that he can be released from custody. He understands and is willing to agree to abide by any of the conditions that the court would ask. And specifically, we discussed the no contact order. He is employed and he believes he will still be. I believe he's been in custody for 2 days now, so he's not certain the status of his employment. Additionally, as he stated, he does have some health concerns that he thinks he would be better served by being able to be out of custody and following up with his regular meds and treatment providers. Again, we're asking for a personal bond so that he can address these matters out of custody. And again, he is willing to entertain any conditions that the court would be asking to have in place in order to feel comfortable releasing him from custody today.
Thank you.
Your Honor, it's not the same victim.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. The court will set bond with the following conditions. You are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, other dangerous weapons, or the means to create them. Any weapons that you do possess are to be surrendered. You are not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are not to have contact with Ebony Pasco. When the court says no contact, what the court means is no in-person contact, no contact through the mail, no contact over the phone via phone calls, text messages, emails, social media, the internet in any way, shape, or form, or through third parties. At this time, the address that I have for both you and for Ebony Pasco is the same. So the court's order at this point is you are not to go to that 217 North Summit Street address. Now,
May I interject?
just not yet. No, let me finish. So when the court says do not go, the court does not care. If you own a place, rent a place, or are personally invited to go to a place, do not go. If you have things that you need to collect from there, you may do that on a civil standby. If the court and the attorneys receive confirmation through the prosecuting attorney's office that the alleged victim in this matter does not reside at that address, then the court's fine with you going back to the address. But until we have confirmation, you are not to go to the address.
Okay.
Okay. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive, threatening, harassing, terrorizing, molesting, or stalking behaviors towards Ebony Pasco or anyone else. You are not to engage in any sort of criminal activity whatsoever. You are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court, the next one in this matter being August 7th at 9 in the morning,
Okay.
as I stated previously. Due to the fact that you have already been in jail for 2 days and the fact that you are you've got medical concerns, what I am going to do is order that by close of business on Monday, so that's going to be July 28th, that you report to Community Corrections. That's located at basically up the hill from where you are right now. The building's labeled Reentry Center. While you're there, you're to test for drugs and alcohol 1 time, and you're to pick up a GPS tether with a hot zone of the alleged victim's address. So at this point, it's that Summit Street address. If we get another address, then it can be altered.
All right, that's why I wanted to talk to you real quick, if I may.
Mr. McGee, unfortunately, as she stated, until they receive further information, you are not going to be able to reside at that address.
I talked to you off camera then. Like, I understood that.
I know. I understand what you shared with me earlier, but unfortunately, the court is making an order that
Okay.
until they have that information,
Okay.
we can't get that changed.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. So, do you understand the bond conditions?
Yes.
Okay. And to the attorneys, do you have any questions or need any clarification on any of the conditions?
No, you're.
Not at this time.
Okay. So, and then Attorney Dawood, if someone from your office confirms that, Attorney Reed, I'm not saying that you have to come back to court to get that altered. All right. So long as there's confirmation through the prosecutor's office, then it can just be altered with Community Corrections. Okay.
Well, Your Honor, I can tell you right now, the police report does not have it at 217 Summit. It has it. Her address is in Detroit. I just realized that. So,
Sorry, because when I did the
yeah,
swear
no, they
Okay.
put it in wrong. I can give you the correct address, her correct address.
Okay. Well then
For the
that
police report.
okay. Then let me just okay. Because yes, thank you. And I'm glad that you looked into that because everything that I have has the Summit Street in Ypsilanti address. So
I think that's probably what this guy was trying to convey because he was quite animated and yeah, he was told not to speak about it.
if you already have
Yes.
another address for her, you
Yep.
don't need to you
Are
said
you
it's in
sure?
Detroit.
Yeah, it's Clark Street in Detroit. So not go to Clark Street in Detroit.
Okay.
Thank you very much for looking into that.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
it didn't click into me while we're discussing that. So
I pay rent there.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, I'm
And
sorry.
Mr. McGee,
Yeah.
unfortunately, given the situation, the court cannot take your word for it at this point. That's why I needed something from the prosecuting attorney's office. So
Right.
since he has provided that, then what I am going to do is strike this part.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Like I said, my mental health is.
Do you have any more way out? If not, that's fine. Oh, wait, you do. It's right there. One in front of you. Thank you. Okay, so then you're not to go to Clark Street in Detroit. You are still to pick up the GPS tether by close of business Monday.
Okay.
That will have the hot zone of the Clark Street address in Detroit. But at this time, given this information, you can return to that Summit Street address, all right? Okay. Okay. So at this time, well, first, let me say too, these conditions are going to be entered into the Law Enforcement Information Network. They will be readily accessible to any police officers that you may come into contact with. And if they have probable cause to believe that you have violated one of these conditions, they can arrest you on the spot and you'll be held for a bond violation hearing in front of a judge who may revoke your bond and set a new, more restrictive one.
Okay.
Now, do you have any questions or do you need any clarification on the bond conditions?
Just, you said the GPS needs picked up by the end of business day Monday.
Correct.
So,
They take people until 4 p.m. Okay, so at this time, the court is going to set a $15,000 personal recognizance bond. So what that means is you're not paying anything to get out, and I'm not going to hold you to be fitted with the tether prior to release. I'm going to have you pick it up. Okay, that's largely because of the health concerns at this point. All right?
all right,
So, you're promising to appear for your next court date,
yes,
promising to abide by all of the bond conditions, one of which is go to community corrections on Monday, test, and pick up the tether.
yes,
Okay. If you fail to appear for your next court date or violate any bond conditions, a bench warrant could issue for your arrest. Your bond could be revoked entirely, but it would at a minimum start at $15,000.
okay.
Okay.
So just one clarification I need. So the doctor and outside of this place has me taking Adderall for my ADHD. Is that, as long as I have a script for it, I'm good?
You should be, yes. Talk to your public defender. I would suggest any sort of medication that you have prescriptions for, take documentation to community corrections.
Okay,
Okay. Any
Thanks.
other questions?
no,
Okay. Anything from the attorneys? You need clarification on anything, or are we good?
Oh, we're good.
Nothing
Okay.
further. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then, Mr. McGee, you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished, all right?
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
I'm done.
Attorney Dawood, can you put that exact address on Clark Street in the chat, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna Teams it to you. For some reason, this says chat disabled on me.
Sorry about that. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Yu or Yue?
You.
You? Okay, then I will be with you in just a moment. Thank you.
Thank you.
To the attorneys, just so that you're aware, I do have the paperwork for Sims now, so we can arraign him after this. So, now calling the people of Ypsilanti Township versus Wang Kun Yu, Police Agency Report Number 25-50393. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Your Honor, this is not our case. It's not a state case, so it's McLean and Winters. So
Okay, thank you. Attorney Reed.
Good morning, Sylvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Yu.
Okay, and Mr. Yu, state your full name for the record, please.
Wang Kun Yu.
Okay, thank you very much. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. Attorney Reed, did you want to address the plea?
Yes, we would stand mute. I did not have a copy of a complaint, so if that could be read for the record, I would truly appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. So what I have here is a misdemeanor complaint that charges that on or about July 25th of 2025 at 550 Kennedy Avenue, you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon Nathaniel Schmall, a person with whom you reside or formerly resided, and a person with whom you have or had a dating relationship. This is otherwise known as domestic assault and battery. Do you understand what you are being charged with?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. This is, as I stated, a misdemeanor. It has a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine plus court costs or both. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial.
Okay, I know you can't judge a book by its cover, and I know that looks can be deceiving and things are always different behind closed doors. But I cannot imagine this person committing a DV assault. I just can't picture it. It's unfathomable to me. This person, right? You're telling me this person here was violent. How'd that go?
You are not required to disclose citizenship status to the court, but you do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if this case would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that last part doesn't apply to you, then don't worry about it. Do you have any questions about your rights?
I just want to talk to an attorney later when I have a
Okay,
chance.
yes. Yes, so you will have a chance to speak with the attorney some more later. All right. If you don't have any questions about your rights at this time, then Attorney Reed, did you want to address the bond, please?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We did discuss the fact that given the charges, there would likely be a no contact order and a no go to of the address. He does understand that. I explained that he could do a civil standby where he could take the police with him to retrieve the belongings that he would need from the home. He has no issues with complying with that. He does not have any currently open cases, is not on probation or parole. He is a veteran and also a student. He does have some exams this upcoming week, and so he's very concerned about being able to get out of custody. So today we are asking for a personal bond with the understanding that he is willing to entertain any of the conditions the court would place upon him to feel comfortable with him being released from custody.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the court will set bond with the following conditions. You are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, or other dangerous weapons or the means to create them. Any weapons that you do possess are to be surrendered. You are not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are not to have contact with Nathaniel Schmall. When the court says no contact, what the court means is no in-person contact, no contact through the mail, no contact over the computer or phone via phone calls, text messages, emails, social media, the internet in any way, shape, or form, or through third parties. You are not to go to the 550 Kennedy address. When the court says do not go, the court does not care if you own a place, rent a place, or are personally invited to go to a place. Don't go. If you have things that you have to collect from there, you may do that on a civil standby. It sounds like Attorney Reed explained that to you already. Okay? Otherwise, if you have more questions, you can address them with her. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive, threatening, harassing, terrorizing, molesting, or stalking behaviors towards Nathaniel Schmall or anyone else. You are not to engage in any sort of criminal activity whatsoever. And you are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court. The next one in this matter being a pre-trial conference that will be on August 11th. So that is a couple Mondays from now. All right. August 11th, 2025. That will be at 9 in the morning over Zoom in front of Judge Washington. All right. Right. Do you understand all of the bond conditions?
Yes.
Okay.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
if I have to stay at a motel, how can I get the Zoom account number and those information to log into? Can
Okay.
somebody email me the information?
So, yes, you should be in contact with your public defender. Also, if the 14B District Court has good contact information for you, which I imagine we do from your public defender, we can actually sign you up for text message reminders.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll get a text message reminder that should have the Zoom information in it. All right,
Yes.
so any other questions about the bond conditions?
Is there any way, I mean, not conditions, but is there any way you can please lower or waive the fee? Because now I have a little bit difficulty paying the.
Okay, just
and then
first off, can you hear him?
I don't think she got to that part yet.
Okay, yes. So what I was going to say, as far as the bond goes, the court is going to set a $10,000 personal recognizance bond. Okay, what that means is you are not required to pay anything to get out. Basically, you are promising to appear for your next court date and to abide by all of the bond conditions. Couple of things. One, as far as the bond conditions go, they will be entered into the Law Enforcement Information Network. They will be readily accessible to any police officers that you may come into contact with. And if they have probable cause to believe that you have violated one of these conditions, they can arrest you on the spot, and you'll be held for a bond violation hearing in front of a judge who may revoke your bond and set a new, more restrictive one. And if you fail to appear for your next court date or violate any bond conditions, a bench warrant could issue for your arrest. Your bond could be revoked entirely, but at a minimum, it would start at $10,000. All right, but you're not required to pay anything to get out at this point. Okay? Okay. Do you have any other questions about anything I've just said?
Just please make sure I would get the information to appear the court, because I don't have the access. I can't go back to the address, but I have access internet, so hopefully I can get the information.
You will get a copy of all of this information before you leave the jail,
Okay.
but you will also get further information from the court as well as from the public defender's office.
Thank you.
Yes. And I was going to say, you can certainly reach out to the public defender's office, and if all else fails, you can also reach out to the 14B District Court. Okay. So just remember, it's the 14B District Court. You can look it up online, all right, and find the phone number and things there. If for some reason you lose paperwork or don't get paperwork or just have questions about when the court date is. All right?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Did you have any other questions?
I just maybe I should talk to an attorney about this, but I just feel so
Yes.
unfair.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about any
yeah,
of the
no.
facts of the case.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, talk to your attorney. All right, then you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished, okay?
May I say one more thing? That's fine. I just want to get my books too. My
Okay,
bill.
so if you've got things to pick up from that address, like I said, get a civil standby. Basically, it's a police escort, okay? Talk to your public defender,
Okay.
okay? Okay.
You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Can I talk to you later?
Probably not today, but you can call our office on Monday.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
so the jail just gave us 3 presents. I assume that you would rather get them done today in the interest of not having to do them tomorrow? Okay, then, let's do this.
As long as they're people that I interviewed. Then
Yeah.
yes.
So, did you talk to Sims?
Yes.
Okay, did you talk to a Brady Warden?
Yes.
Okay, and then we've got Mr. Murkowski Smith again.
Perfect.
Yes, so, okay, then, and here, can you give me Murkowski Smith's other Thank you. I just arraigned him on. Okay, so now if we can just get someone from the jail to come here and start talking to us, that would be helpful.
Do you have the, they usually have a CTN number for Mikowski Smith. Can you give that to me if you have that in front of you? It's on the complaint. It's on top.
Yes. You ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Should be like a 2-4.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay. Yes. 2025003463.
Sorry.
There's also a defendant CTN. Oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same number.
Can you
Okay.
give it to me again? I didn't start writing.
Okay. 25003463.
Okay, that's what I needed. Thank you.
Okay.
I think that's the one we already arraigned him on, is it not?
Yeah.
That's the one that we already did. Yes.
Okay, I just need the other one, the new one that you're bringing him back for.
Okay. Sorry. 24004901.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Sir, can I have your name, please? At the jail.
Wait, Brady Worden.
Okay. Just a second.
I can start ordering more.
It's up to you. Now calling the people of the state of Michigan versus Brady Peter Worden. Police agency report number 12-4984-25. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Rob Dowd, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Sylvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Warden.
Okay. And Mr. Worden, state your full name for the record again, please.
Brady Peter Worden.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. Attorney Reed, did you want to address the plea?
Yes, he would stand mute, and I did have a chance to review the complaint with him, so we would not request that it be read for the record.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Warden, you have the following basic rights. You have the right to remain silent, as anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. You are not required to disclose citizenship status to the court, but you do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if this case would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that last part does not apply to you, then do not worry about it. Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So, because this case is considered a felony, you have the right to a preliminary examination that must be scheduled within the next 21 days. A preliminary examination is a hearing held before a judge where the prosecution must present sufficient testimony and evidence to establish that probable cause exists to believe that a crime has been committed, and that probable cause exists to believe that you committed the crime. So, it's a hearing to determine whether or not the case is strong enough to go to trial. If the court determines that it is strong enough, then the case will be bound over, that is transferred to the circuit court, which is where your actual trial will take place. Any questions about any of that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Lastly, the court will set bond. Bond is set in all cases, and the purpose is two things, and I actually left out a step, excuse me. Before your preliminary examination, the court will schedule a probable cause conference. That is a hearing and an opportunity for your attorney to meet with the prosecution to discuss your case for any potential issues or resolutions. Your probable cause conference will be August 7th, 2025. That will be at 9 in the morning, in person, at the 14A1 District Court in Courtroom C. So that is in front of Judge Simpson. The 14A1 District Court is the courthouse located basically above where you are right now at the jail. Lastly, the court will set bond. Bond is set in all cases. The purpose is two things. One is to ensure your appearance at future court dates. The other is for the protection of the public. And I will note to the attorneys at this time, I do not have the bond recommendation form. I have the warrant, and that's about it. So, and Attorney Dowd, you're muted.
All right, I'll just recite what's on the bond unity form that Ms. Reed also always should have. If not, I'll just read this out. Mr. Warden, as the department previously responded to domestic violence complaints involving this department, it was marked yes. Previous incident in February, recently dismissed when victim was unable to participate. He does have a criminal history, which has an assaultive history. There is a personal protective order for Amanda Warden. I think that's his ex-wife. We're asking, the victim is Mia Latour. We're asking for no assaultive behavior, especially against Mia Latour, no contact with Mia Latour, and no go-to Dewey Street in Chelsea. The APA requested a $50,000 cash surety bond, GPS tether to that same address in hot zone, and we'd obviously ask for no firearms. But in the additional conditions, it stated that officers tried to arrest defendant. However, health complications made jail unwilling to take defendant into custody. So defendant likely going to be allowed to go back home, which is a concern for obvious undue influence. Defendant is subject to PPO with ex-wife, ERPO, and has previous dismissed case with the same victim. So concerns of stability. Photos indicate possible self-harm by the victim. This is a verbal argument that unnecessarily escalated and led to defendant choking victim and placing knee on chest. Victim was able to stop assault by pulling out victim's feeding tube. Many flags of coercive and control present. That's all the information I have. Thank you.
Attorney Reed.
Thank you. I did discuss this with Mr. Warden regarding the likely no contact provision. As stated with the no go-to address, I think it's clear they do not live at the same address. And so he's willing to comply by any request not to go to her address and to have no contact with her. He is currently receiving cancer treatment. He recently finished radiation. And he does still have a feeding tube. So our request is obviously that he be able to be released. I think there were notes previously about the jail perhaps not wanting to take him given his condition. Obviously, they do have medical treatment at the jail, but I think that his needs are more significant than what they can address. So at this time, we're requesting a personal bond so that he can be released and take care of his health out of custody, with any conditions that the court is inclined to order in order to feel comfortable with him being released from custody today. I would also just add that at this present time, I don't see any currently open cases, and he indicates he's not on probation or parole.
Attorney Reed, do you know if your client has transportation to come back Monday to community corrections?
Sir, would you be able to make it back to this area? Perfect.
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. So at this time, the court will set bond with the following conditions. You are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, or other dangerous weapons or the means to create them. Any weapons that you do possess are to be surrendered. You are not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are to report to community corrections by close of business on Monday, July 28th. So they stop taking people at 4 p.m. You are to report there for a GPS tether. For home confinement purposes. You may leave home to go to doctor's appointments, to go to court appointments, and to go to work. And I am going to note here that if you fail to appear at community corrections by close of business on Monday, I am recommending that a no bond bench warrant be issued due to the severity of the charges here. You are not to have contact with Mia Latour. When the court says no contact, what the court means is no in-person contact, no contact through the mail, no contact over the phone or computer, via phone calls, text messages, emails, social media, the internet in any way, shape, or form, or through third parties. You are not to go to Ms. Latour's place of residence, place of work, any place she might frequent. When the court says do not go, the court does not care if you own a place, rent a place, or are personally invited to go to a place. Don't go. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive, threatening, harassing, terrorizing, molesting, or stalking behaviors towards Ms. Latour or anyone else. You are not to engage in any sort of criminal activity whatsoever. And you are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court, the next one in this matter being August 7th for that probable cause conference. That also means getting to community corrections by close of business on Monday. Do you understand all of these bond conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. These conditions will be entered into the Law Enforcement Information Network. They will be readily accessible to any police officers that you may come into contact with. And if they have probable cause to believe that you have violated one of these conditions, they can arrest you on the spot, and you'll be held for a bond violation hearing in front of a judge who may revoke your bond and set a new, more restrictive one. Any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. At this time, the court is going to set a $35,000 personal recognizance bond. So what that means is you are not paying anything to get out. Basically, you are promising to appear for your next court date and to abide by all of the bond conditions. If you fail to appear for your next court date, if you violate any bond conditions, a bench warrant can issue for your arrest. Your bond could be revoked entirely, but it would at a minimum start at $35,000. Okay, these charges are obviously quite serious, and the past history here is not a good look. All right, so I highly suggest leaving your house as little as possible between now and Monday when you get that GPS tether.
That's right.
Anything from the attorneys?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then, Mr. Warden, if you don't have any questions about anything I just said, you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you are finished.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. And actually, if you could have the officer come in and talk to me for a minute, that would also be helpful.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
The judge wants to talk to an officer.
Hello.
Hi, I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page that I am going to see Sims and that I do need to see Murkowski Smith again.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, I'll be with you in just a moment. Can I have your name, please?
Brandon Patrick Sims.
Mr. Sims, I don't believe I have anything for you. Yeah, we didn't receive the paperwork necessary to arraign you this morning. So, with any luck, you'll be going tomorrow. All right, can you please go to the door?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, is that just, I mean, this one was previously made before me, so I was just wondering if it's just a simple.
Okay, we didn't get anything for it.
Yeah, because see here.
You said it was sworn out previously?
Yeah, back on May 21st.
Okay.
So I don't know if the paperwork in the court system, I don't know the process. So, but we
Okay.
issued it on May 21st. I don't know if the court had not put it on its system or
Here, just a second. So usually, Attorney Dowd, sorry, sir, I'll be with you in just a moment. So Attorney Dowd, we usually get something from your office. I'm not sure who the legal assistant was this morning.
Tamara, Tammy.
Okay, so
I'm gonna-
if it's already sworn out and there's a signed complaint, then if you can get it to us, we can see him.
Okay.
Okay, but we didn't get anything on it.
Okay. I'll make sure it's there by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Tammy's pretty good. She's been around a long time, so.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we need something to go off of.
Yeah,
So-
no, I understand.
Okay, thank you.
So, fellas, is there a sheet for that? Okay. Great. John? I don't know if he's got that. Court? Yeah. Another case. Another father. Oh, yeah, it was there, and it was the worst, she said, we have new. Oh, yeah, definitely. No, I should say, no, she said, especially. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the way. Oh, this Sims. So she says, she.
Yeah, you want to see if it's
Oh, okay.
either one of you go in right now, and then, hang on, Chuck. Okay, and then the other one who's not going, have a seat over here.
Hey, I just called my mom, come pay my phone. Hey,
Good afternoon. Again,
Now calling the people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Patrick Sims, Police Agency Report number 25-9118. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Rob Dowd, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Silvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Sims.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Sims, state your full name for the record, please.
Brandon Patrick Sims.
Okay, thank you. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter, and Attorney Reed, did you want to address the plea?
Yes, he would stand mute. We did have the chance to review the complaint, so we do not need that read for the record.
Okay, thank you. Then, Mr. Sims, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. You are not required to disclose citizenship status to the court, but you do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if this case would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that last part doesn't apply to you, don't worry about it. Any questions about your rights?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So, because this, one of the charges against you is considered a felony, you have the right in this case to a preliminary examination that must be scheduled within the next 21 days. A preliminary examination is a hearing held before a judge where the prosecution must present sufficient testimony and evidence to establish that probable cause exists to believe that a crime has been committed, and that probable cause exists to believe that you committed the crime. So, it's a hearing to determine whether or not the case is strong enough to go to trial. If the court determines that it is strong enough, then the case will be bound over. That is transferred to the circuit court, which is where your actual trial will take place. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So before the preliminary examination, the court will schedule a probable cause conference. That is a hearing and an opportunity for your attorney to meet with the prosecution to discuss your case for any potential issues or resolutions. Your probable cause conference will be August 7th, 2025. That will be at 9 in the morning in person at the 14A1 District Court in Courtroom C. So that'll be before Judge Simpson, and that will be at the courthouse that's located basically above where you are right now at the jail. Okay. Lastly, the court will set bond. Bond is set in all cases, and the purpose is two things. One is to ensure your appearance at future court dates, and the other is for the protection of the public. So, do the attorneys want to address bond, please?
Yes, quickly, Your Honor. The people would agree to a unsecured bond amount of $7,500 PR. No contact with Jeffrey Lessee. I think it's Leese or Lesso. Yeah. And or Saline Public Schools. No. And that's all, and just regular bond conditions thereafter.
Okay. Attorney Reed?
Thank you. We did discuss this with my client. I will note there is one hold on him, but it's like a $100 bond for a license case out of Calhoun County. We did discuss the possibility of him being held on that, but I don't think it's very likely given the low level of the case. He reports that he is starting a job this upcoming week at the LaFontaine dealership. And so we would be asking for a personal bond to allow him to be released today to follow up on this case out of custody. Obviously, any conditions that the court felt they needed to order in order to feel comfortable with him being out of custody, he would be willing to comply with. And I don't think we'll have any issues with his continued appearance in court moving forward.
Okay, at this time, the court will set bond with the following conditions. You are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. Within, I should say, by close of business on Monday, July 28th, you are to report to Community Corrections for drug and alcohol testing. You will need $12 and a photo ID. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, other dangerous weapons, or the means to create them. Yeah.
Sure. So recently I still have to go to
I don't want you to talk about any of the facts of the case or any other cases.
Yes, ma'am. You can continue. I'll zip. Sorry.
Thank you. So no purchasing or possessing firearms, ammunition, other dangerous weapons, or the
At least he listened.
means to create them. Any weapons that you do possess are to be surrendered. You are not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are not to have contact with Jeffrey Lees. When the court says no contact, what the court means is no in-person contact, no contact through the mail, no contact over the computer or phone or through the internet in any way, shape, or form, or through third parties. You are not to go to Mr. Lees's place of residence or place of work. You're not to go to the Saline Public Schools. When the court says do not go, the court does not care if you are personally invited to go to a place. Do not go. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive, threatening, harassing, terrorizing, molesting, or stalking behaviors towards Mr. Lees or anybody. You are not to engage in any sort of criminal activity whatsoever. You are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court, the next one in this matter being that August 7th probable cause conference. That also means going to Community Corrections as directed. I am also going to order a referral to Community Mental Health. Do you have any questions about the bond conditions?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. These conditions will be entered into the Law Enforcement Information Network. They will be readily accessible to any police officers you may come into contact with, and if they have probable cause to believe that you have violated one of these conditions, they can arrest you on the spot, and you'll be held for a bond violation hearing in front of a judge who may revoke your bond and set a new, more restrictive one. At this time, the court will set a $10,000 personal recognizance bond. So what that means is you're not required to pay anything to get out. Basically, you are promising to appear for your next court date and to abide by all of the bond conditions. If you fail to appear or violate any bond conditions, a bench warrant could issue for your arrest. Your bond could be revoked entirely. It will at a minimum start at $10,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any questions about anything I just said?
No.
Okay, thank you. To the attorneys, did you have anything that you wanted to add?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then, Mr. Sims, you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And hello at the jail. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, Demarion Mikowski Smith.
Okay. Thank you. Just a second. Now calling the people of the state of Michigan versus Demarion Cortez Mikowski Smith, Police Agency Report number 25-50378. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Rob Dowd, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Silvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Mikowski Smith.
Okay, and sir, state your name one more time for the record, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Demarion Cortez Mikowski Smith.
Thank you. So today's the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. Attorney Reed, did you want to address the plea?
Yes, he would stand mute.
Okay. Are you waiving formal reading?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Then the court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, Mr. Mikowski Smith. So you do have the following rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. You are not required to disclose citizenship status to the court, but you do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if this case would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that last part doesn't apply to you, then don't worry about it. Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So, because this charge is considered a felony, you have the right in this case to a preliminary examination that must be scheduled within the next 21 days. A preliminary examination is a hearing held before a judge where the prosecution must present sufficient testimony and evidence to establish that probable cause exists to believe that a crime was committed, and that probable cause exists to believe that you committed the crime. So, it's a hearing to determine whether or not the case is strong enough to go to trial. If the court determines that it is, then the case will be bound over, that is transferred to the circuit court, which is where your actual trial will take place. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Prior to the preliminary examination, the court will schedule a probable cause conference. That is a hearing and an opportunity for your attorney to meet with the prosecution to discuss your case for any potential issues or resolutions. Your probable cause conference will be on August 7th, 2025. That will be at 9 in the morning in person at the 14A1 District Court in Courtroom C. That's before Judge Simpson. That's at the courthouse. That's basically above where you are right now at the jail. Okay.
Okay.
Lastly, the court will set bond. Bond is set in all cases, and the purpose is two things. One is to ensure your appearance at future court dates, and the other is for the protection of the public. So, do the attorneys want to address bond, please?
Yes, Your Honor. I was not, I see that he has two cases here today, and one I just issued, which is the CCW, and the second case, as per Ms. Reed helping me out here, is the R&O. That's what I think the bench warrant was originally issued for on the pickup.
We didn't receive the complaint for the R&O.
Okay, that was in October. So,
Okay.
yeah, so it's just, so you just have the CCW, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, yeah, Your Honor, as you might be aware, he is on HIDA. I don't want to say exactly what it's for out in the open public, just in case this is on YouTube. This is on YouTube.
Yes.
So I thought maybe that there might have been a bench warrant for that. But I don't believe so when I checked. The RNO is not in front of you, so I had to look that up and see what's going on with that. So, given that he was on HIDA probation for the cases that we all know about, that's why I asked for a 5,000 cash surety. I thought it was a bench warrant that out of 1482 that he was originally picked up, and I just could not find that on the system. But that's just because I'm old, and sometimes the technology does not favor me. But I would just ask for all standard conditions No weapons, no alcohol, no assaultive behaviors, and so forth. He is 18 years old. Thank you.
Okay.
If you have
Thank
any,
you.
I apologize for being so disorganized, but Ms. Reed just told me there were 2 cases. That's why.
Okay. Thank you. Attorney Reed?
Yes, thank you. Your Honor, I did discuss the fact that it's probably likely that on Monday he'll be arraigned for a probation violation for the Haida case. He's just asking that any bond would include a provision that he might be able to be released to treatment. He's already been in discussion with the jail about trying to work on that, and it's something that he's very interested in. And so we would ask that any bond include a provision that he can be released to treatment so that he can address that.
Okay. Okay. The court will set bond with the following conditions. You are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. Within 24 hours of your release, you are to report to community corrections for drug and alcohol testing. You will need $12 and a photo ID.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, other dangerous weapons, or the means to create them. Any weapons that you do possess are to be surrendered. You are not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive behavior whatsoever, or any sort of criminal activity whatsoever. You are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court, the next one in this matter being that probable cause conference on August 7th. That also means going to community corrections as directed. I am going to set a $5,000 bond in this matter. 10% is allowed, so you'd have to post $500 to get out. I will note that if that's what you're going to do, I am going to order a GPS tether for home confinement purposes. You can go to work and court and any sort of treatment. Okay. If you are able to get into an inpatient treatment program, then you may be released on a personal recognizance bond to that inpatient treatment program with a signed release of information. So that'll allow the court and your attorney to communicate with the inpatient treatment facility. Okay. So, do you understand all of these conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. To the attorneys, any clarification needed on anything?
No, very clear. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. These conditions will be entered into the Law Enforcement Information Network. They will be readily accessible to any police officers that you may come into contact with. And if they have probable cause to believe that you have violated one of these conditions, they can arrest you on the spot and you'll be held for a bond violation hearing in front of a judge who may revoke your bond and set a new, more restrictive one. Okay. And I should note that if you are released, whether you post the $500 or you're released on a PR, if you fail to appear for your next court date, or if you violate any bond conditions, a bench warrant could issue for your arrest. Your bond could be revoked entirely, but it would at a minimum start at $5,000 at this point. All right. Okay. So you're 18.
Yes.
I don't think you want to spend the rest of your life sitting in rooms like this talking to people like me.
I don't.
Okay. Okay. So, this situation sucks, but it's an opportunity for you. So, use your opportunity here.
I will.
Okay. If you don't have any questions for me, then you're free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished.
Okay. Am I allowed to post bond like today?
Yeah, if you're able to do that, talk to your attorney. Okay. If that's what you're doing, I am ordering that GPS tether for home confinement.
Okay. If it's $500, I do believe that I can get out within like the next couple days then.
Okay. Okay. Talk to your attorney. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't have my attorney number or information or anything.
Okay. So they have the contact information for the public defender's office at the jail. All right. So, Attorney Reed, did you want to clarify anything?
You'll likely be held until we were able to get that other case heard. Hopefully we'll be able to get that done tomorrow. And then just remember, you may also be held until Monday on the probation violation.
Okay.
Okay. Then you're free to go to the door. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Mikowski Smith.
Yes.
Now you don't have to come back and see me tomorrow.
That's even better. I never had court twice in one day.
Okay, well, now you can say that you have. So, I am going to recall Police Agency Report number 25-50378, and I am going to call this other case, the people of the state of Michigan versus Demarion Cortez Mikowski Smith, Police Agency Report number 24-5942. Can I have appearances, please?
Good afternoon. Rob Dowd, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney on behalf of the petition, on behalf of the people.
Thank you.
I haven't had breakfast, so.
And both of us are used to being in the juvenile world, so we use different words.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Silvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Mr. Mikowski Smith.
Okay, thank you. And sir, state your name again, please.
Demarion Cortez Mikowski Smith.
Okay. Now, since I just arraigned you probably less than an hour ago on the other matter, what I am going to ask as far as that goes is, do you remember your rights as I gave them to you previously?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any questions about your rights, or do you want me to go over them again?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So, regarding this case, and again, because this is a felony, you do have that same right to a preliminary examination that I discussed with you previously. This is going to also have a probable cause conference that will be the same date and time as the probable cause conference in your other case. So that's August 7th at 9 in the morning. All right? Okay. So a lot of this is going to be exactly the same. Okay. Do the attorneys want to address anything in particular with Bond on the matter that we're arraigning him for the first time?
No, Your Honor, I have no objections to the exact same conditions as you did on the other case, so.
Okay, thank you.
And same, we would just want to make sure that there is the possibility for him to be released to treatment.
Yes.
And no objections from the people, so.
Okay, so what I am going to do then is basically mirror the conditions that we placed on the other case. So as a refresher, you're going to community corrections within 24 hours of your release. You're getting a GPS tether for home confinement. Change that one thing. You may be released on personal recognizance to inpatient treatment with the signed release of information. I am adding one condition. So basically, I'm mirroring all the conditions on your two cases. Okay. I am adding one additional condition to this case, and that is that you not have contact with the co-defendants that are listed on this. Your co-defendants are listed as Lindsay Daughtery, Moses Steger, Armin Evans, and William Johnson. So, no contact. That means that means no in-person contact, no contact through the mail, no contact over the phone via phone calls, text messages, emails, social media, the internet in any way, shape, or form, or through third parties outside of the context of court-related stuff. So, okay. In this matter, the court is going to set a $5,000 personal recognizance bond, unless the attorneys are requesting anything else that they want to ask for.
No, Your Honor.
No, nothing further.
Okay, thank you. So, in this matter, you've got a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. So you're not required to post anything on this case. on the prior case that I arraigned you on like an hour ago, you still have the $5,000 10%. Okay.
Okay,
So
so it's just basically like the 5,000, 10%.
basically, yes.
Okay.
Okay. But once again, with both of these, you gotta adhere to all of your bond conditions.
Yes, I do want to inform you that I no longer hang with any of those people. I don't contact those people, and we don't have any friendships or anything no more. So that won't be a problem.
Okay. Excellent. You know, that's probably better for you in the long run. But in the meantime, it is still a bond condition. So just keep in mind that as a person with bond conditions placed on you, if somebody shows up at your house or starts trying to call you or something, it is your responsibility to basically act like they don't exist. And if you need to, you call the police and say that you have a conditional bond and you can't have contact with this person. Okay, you can talk to your public defender about that in more detail. All right. Anything else from anybody?
I think
Okay,
that is all.
I
Thank you.
believe it is. So, Mr. Mikowski Smith, thank you for coming back up, and you are free to go back to the door. And I believe that actually concludes our
I'm
doc.
going to start with Derek Reeves. Come on up. You have a possession of drug paraphernalia from Saturday this morning, bright and early. You can plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'll find you guilty. It says your fines and court cost. Even though you're not entitled to a day of jail credit, I'll give it to you anyway. So your balance would be $381. Or you can plead not guilty. We'll have you come into court and we'll talk about different options. What do you want to do?
No contest.
Okay. Based on your plea of no contest, I'll find you guilty. Assess that $531 fine and court cost like I promised. Give you that jail credit like I promised, and I will release you. You must be here no later than 2 p.m. on Monday. If you fail to appear, I hope that you will have paid the $381 instead. If not, I'll issue a warrant for your arrest. So make sure you show up, okay? Talk to the deputy on your way out. Good luck. Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, you have from July 20th, 2025, an assault by threat on a family member, Bella Aceto. Is that your girlfriend?
Yes, ma'am.
And it is?
Yes.
Okay. And then a public intoxication. How do you want to plead on those? You can plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
No contest. I believe, or guilty. Guilty.
Okay. You are time served on the public intoxication. You are time served on the assault, family violence. I am going to make an affirmative finding of family violence. The deputy is going to give you your family violence warnings in writing. So before you leave, make sure you talk to the deputy.
Okay.
And I've also given them to you orally. And Bella Aceto is your girlfriend. Okay, be super careful. You do not want to get another one of these offenses. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Alvarez,
No.
come on up. How old are you?
17. 17.
Yeah, I'm listening. I heard you. So from July 23rd, 2024, you've got a no driver's license offense that you never came to court on. That was over on the on Southwest 3rd at 2:35 in the afternoon on Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. So about a year ago. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Looks like it was probably a motorcycle cop. And then on October 21st, 2024, in a 2017 Mitsubishi, you had an offense for driving without insurance and no driver's license. November 8th, 2024, the city filed a charge against you called violation of your continuing obligation to appear. That's because you never came to court on your other cases, on that first no driver's license case. Then on February 3rd, 2025, you have a no seatbelt passenger. Sir, how do you want to handle those? You can plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty. You just got brought in this morning. So you get, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you get 0 jail credit.
Oh man. I think she's giving him the hard ass routine to discourage him from ever coming back. Normally she's kind of empathetic, but Dude, you pissed her off.
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do on those?
No contest.
If you plead no contest, I will find you guilty. I'll assess all those fines and court costs. You're gonna owe 175 on the no driver's license, 400 on the insurance, 260 on the other no driver's license, 269 on the violation of continued obligation to appear, 234 on the no seatbelt passenger. So you're gonna have a big balance that you have to pay. Do you understand that? Did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I see that you have a higher charge. So are you working on getting a bond on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You don't get any jail credit. So when you get out of jail, Mr. Alvarez, do not make the mistake of not coming to court like you have in the past. I don't understand why you chose not to come on your tickets. You've made your life so much worse. But now you got to come in. If you don't come in, I'm going to issue what's called a KPS Pro fine. When I issue a KPS Pro fine, if you go to jail, you can't bond. I'm going to talk to you in the jail about why you didn't come to court. And if I don't think you made a good faith effort to resolve your cases, I'm going to leave you there in the jail. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
So the point of the matter is what?
Come to court.
Exactly. Are you working?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
I'm trying to find a job right now.
How long have you been trying to find a job? Since 6 a.m. this morning when you got arrested?
No, ma'am.
Since when?
For like a couple months now.
Did you go to United? They're always looking for sackers, but you probably have to pass the drug test. Can you pass the drug test?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure? They pull a strand of that hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, is this your first time in jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Not fun. And you're not even in jail yet. You've just been there a couple hours. Okay, I guess you'll get to see a different judge about your higher charge. Good luck. And I'll see you on, if you get out this weekend, I need to see you Monday too. I strongly suggest you get here by 1:30. Okay? You don't have to have money. You don't have to have a job. You just have to show up. Okay? And then we'll talk to you about the balance. See the deputy on your way out. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. We'll see y'all next time.
I don't usually see her that ticked off. Holy cows. That was crazy. Yeah, probably. Probably. So Squishy sent me some links for Judge Fink, or Magistrate Fink, who we have missed. So give me just a moment here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be cute. Oh, it's members only content. You did that on purpose. All right, hold up, guys. I've got to join. You tricked me into becoming a member, Squishy. Not that I'm complaining, but. All right. Hold up. The things I do for my channel. Oh, no, I already subscribed. Don't worry. Okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome, sir.
All right, friends. That's that.
Cheers to the weekend.
We will all be on Old Squishy Gardener because of Mr. Barrows, so, and Mr. Johnson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a subscription at this point for some people.
Today was, I mean, he was.
Okay, wait, we're still on YouTube. Stop. This part will also be on Old Squishy Gardener.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I've missed her. That was so cute. I've been on for an hour and a half. You've missed me. Give me a second. Did was that the only one you sent me? Hold on. I'm looking. Oh, there. Golly, I can't Discord right now. Oh, nope. That was the only one. But you sent me one the other day. Let me look. Here we go. This is a Squishy shared this one with me.
Are you disputing the fact that there's signage?
No, I'm disputing the fact that I don't have all of the same information that she claims that
Ma'am,
she has, so that
Let's talk about what you need. Are you disputing the fact that there is signage on Washington requiring back-in parking?
I wouldn't know because I haven't seen it, so I need to see the pictures.
Well, then you're not prepared for today. It's the finding of the court that you're responsible. The officer's testimony is uncontroverted. The fine is $50. We are done.
What's your P number?
Figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Oh.
My P number is 29798.
2979 what? H as in happy?
No, 8 as in between 7 and 9.
Thank you very much.
H is in happy? I'm definitely not. Thank you, Squishy. Oh, look at that. It's gaining traction again. Right? I love him. Oh, really? I haven't seen her for a hot minute. I only got the one link. I'll go check it one more time. Give me a second. I'll go check it one more time. Okay, so this how to shut down a sovereign citizen. And then those two are full dockets. You're on OSGTV. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Oops, something went wrong, says YouTube Creator Studio. It won't let me view that other link, Squishy, because it's trying to do it as if I'm logging into your studio. Can you try another link, or try the link again or something? Yeah, because it's got edit at the end. It's a studio link. That's why it won't work. Would you get your butt off of my keyboard, cute little one? Okay, that works too. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right. I opened this up the other night, but we never did anything with it. So for those of you who are insomniacs and have nothing better to do than hang out with me. Oh, it's a full-on board game, but we're not playing it like a board game. Okay. All right, so First up, we received presents that just fell on Eva's butt. Good thing Eva's got a big butt, or I would have had to reach down farther. Okay, we have, wait, orange flavor cat repellent spray. What? It's so that cats don't mark territory in places. Let me know which one works best. They both have 5 stars. From Grandma Bonnie, of course. Our sweet C-Rex. And this one, plant extracts, cat repellent, anti-scratch, expelling stray cats, training good habits, and natural plant formula. Ooh. But this one's not orange flavored. Thank you so much, C-Rex. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Hopefully it helps little Miss Bandit here not find more places to go potty in the room. Yeah, you sniffing it. You sniffing it like you like it. You're not supposed to like it. It's supposed to repel you. All right, guys, let's see. Okay, so the way this works, it's got categories and things that say that they are a myth or a fact. So you guys get to guess if it's true or if it's myth. So this one here, Al Capone was the first American to make $100 million a year. Do you think that's true or is that a myth? Ooh, I did not know that. I'm not licking it. All right, so Mortimer Duke thinks it's a myth. We've got Jerry thinking it's true. Charlie thinking it's a myth. Daniel thinks it's a myth. Hit or miss. We all are well aware of that. That's a fact. And so is this. Yes, Al Capone was the first American to make $100 million per year. That's crazy. Mythed it. All right, let's see here. Ooh, Ronald Reagan was the first U.S. president to visit the New York Stock Exchange. Was he? Or is that a myth? We have gone from methany to mythany. I thought you were a legend. No, you don't think he was? Ooh. Oh, we got true. We got true. We got myth. We got Tiny Kitten in the house. Hey, Tiny. How you doing? Oh, you're going to make that litter box yours? Okay. Ooh, but he forgot to declare it on his taxes. He was. And it's true. He was. Ronald Reagan was the first US president to visit the New York Stock Exchange. All right, let's go on. We're going to get out of business. Let's go to this one. All right. An Arizona woman who brought a cactus home from the desert got more than she bargained for within days. The plant burst open, spewing deadly scorpions all over her living room. They got you on this one. It is creepy, and thank God it's just a myth. I mean, it's not like she was in Australia. Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine. I'm reading the answers from the last question. What? I don't understand what you're saying. No, I'm reading separate questions. Each one is a different question, and then I'm asking if it's true or if it's false. Here, I'll show you how the card looks. So this is how the first card looked. So it has the thing, and then it tells me whether it's true or false. This one was a myth. That's all it is. So it's technically a board game, and everybody gets a myth or truth card and guesses and goes around the board, and whoever completes the legend, whoever completes the board in their section wins. So it's kind of a cool game. I just like stupid trivia. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right. Renowned scientist Albert Einstein once guest starred on Gunsmoke. I used to watch Gunsmoke. Oh, I didn't think I was. I was waiting after the delay and all of us talking and then going below that. Oops. If I did that, I'm sorry. He's a catch. But he's mine. No. Okay. So Albert Einstein, you think he guest starred on Gunsmoke? We've got a true. Nixon was on Laughing. You don't think so? Good night, Sandy Heard, my love. This one's a myth. This is a mythany. I didn't think that was in the same era. I thought Albert Einstein, like when I think of Albert Einstein, I think of long before Gunsmoke. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I bet he was a little bit I bet he had autism of a sort, or on the spectrum of sorts. I mean, the most intelligent people in the world have autism or are on the spectrum. It's crazy. Is that true? Oh, that is amazing. You still need to write the music for my songs. Yeah, you haven't done that yet. I mean, I ask for one favor out of you. Leonard Nimoy, he was a singer. A lot of people don't know that. I love Leonard Nimoy. He very hardworking man. He's got a lot of respect from me. And I don't think there is another person in this world that showed love as much as he did, and in the ways that he did. I have 3 of them posted. Email me and I'll send you the links to them. They're on the channel. I've done 3 of them on the channel and shared them with everybody in a members only stream. And then one of the 3, you got to turn the speed to 1.25 because it's slow, and it wasn't supposed to be that slow. But alas, I sucked and did it wrong. I recorded it like 10 years ago. Give me a break. And now I can't sing worth a crap. Night shift with April at gmail.com. That's my email. Ooh, I like this category. Randomly selected crime. A SeaWorld employee who was checking the harness on a 20-ton killer whale was killed when the crane operator inadvertently dropped the animal on his coworker. True or false? Did a 20-ton killer whale get dropped on a SeaWorld employee? Oops, I meant to click that one. I know, right? Maybe. Fact. What do you mean they're not? I see them. Unless, I mean, there are keywords that are automatically not allowed. YouTube has some filters. So if you type something and it doesn't show up, it could be that YouTube is censoring you. Poor whale. And it's a myth. It never happened. I think I would have seen a news article about it or something. Let's see here. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. In the 1970s, Rhode Island considered imposing a $2 tax on sexual intercourse. Y'all, I'd be broke. I would have been years ago. Rhode Island considered imposing a $2 tax on sexual intercourse. Is that true or false? Ooh, we got some falsies. We got some falsies. It's true. It's true, y'all. I cannot believe that. $2 was a lot of money in the 70s. I mean, I guess they knew what it was worth. How do you charge that anyways? Like, who's standing outside the bedroom window of the married couple going, pay your dues? I agree. It's nuts. It's wild. I know. I guess that's probably why it never went through. Right? I don't know. I've seen some of the people that have sex and I don't want to see it. Can you imagine some of the people that have been on this stream? Some of the ones that we wonder how they have children. Yeah, no. No thanks. No thanks. All right, guys. I just wanted to hang out with you guys a little bit and spend some time having some fun. I am so glad that y'all came out to hang out with me. It means a lot, especially with plans falling through. Not gonna lie, I was feeling a bit unloved. But, oh well, no one owes me anything, especially not their time. So, that's just how that goes. Isn't that right, Bandit? Bandit loves me. Bandit loves me. You guys love me. That's all I need. There you go, Manuel. The box farted for you. Why is everything that I try to show, I start upside down? Golly, I'm so good at this. Thank you so much, you guys. You make me feel so loved. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.